Hey, and how you doing today? Hey, we are going to talk for a few minutes on a few ways to save a little bit of money while you're Senko fishing. Okay, so one of the first ways is tungsten weights. I'm sure like myself, somebody has misordered the tungsten weights and they came in a lot longer than you expected, which is fine if you're going to just nose weight something. Hey, that's great. But if you're going to use a tungsten weight, say like in a wacky worm like I do, it's too long, because when it bends, after a few times of casting it, the pointy end especially will just dig its way right through the worm, and you have to keep adjusting it, and it's kind of just tears up the Senko a little too prematurely. So you can't really cut these with dikes or bull nips or anything, but they do break extremely easy. And if you had ordered a long one and you're just not going to use them, well, then it's just sitting in your tackle box, taking up space, and you're not going to use it. So hey, break it down into a bite-sized chunk that you need, and hey, either save the rest or discard it, but at least you get something out of a purchase that you did not want. So right now, here's how we break it apart. It's nice and simple. Okay, so when you want to break apart a 6 segment, just put it in your vise. 1, 2, 3, and just stop it right above the 3rd. I'm just going to give it a little tap with the hammer. Now, wear eye protection with this. This will go flying. Okay, and here's your piece. They break very easy. Now I have 2 pieces the same size, and they're perfect for Senko now. If you do not have a vise, you can use vise grips. And the same thing, just hold it on the 3rd one. Okay. Clamp it down and give it one little tap. And the same thing. So now everybody rigs their worms differently, okay? We have, typical wacky style. A lot of people use the little weighted hooks, and that's fine, however you wish to fish. I insert my nail weight right into the middle, and it's the perfect length because, it'll allow it to bend, unlike the longer ones, which I just told you about. But sometimes you want a little more weight. Well, then you can stick two of them in here. You'd stick one on one side, one on the other, and it would still allow it to bend. Hence, you don't really need to buy different weights. One size weight, like mine's like 3/32, will do for your standard casting. Then if you want a little more extra weight. So there's a way to save money and also keep your tackle box kind of clean, because you don't need 3 or 4 different size weights. If you choose to, hey, this is you. This is just recommendations on way to save money. Also, you don't need to go name brand when you're shopping for tungsten nail weights. It's a weight. It's going to be inserted into a bait that you will never see. So there's no need to go name brand. I'm going to put a little clip it right here. And that's from Amazon, and you get 25 of them for like $10. Versus a name brand, you're going to get 5 or 10 of them for $5 to $10. Okay? So, we're all looking for a little break. Everything's getting more expensive. So on the immaterial things, hey, there's no need. You can go to a no-name brand for terminal tackle, So another way to save money is hooks. So obviously, if you're going to Texas rig it, and I use screw lock hooks, you just screw it in and then there. But when you wacky rig or Senko style fish, they have 2 different style hooks. They have a wacky hook, and then this would be your Senko style hook. It's a straight shank hook. This one actually has a little weed guard on it. And, they sell these for Senko hooks. This wacky rig hook will do the same thing as the Senko hook, and you don't need to purchase extra hooks. One size will do it all. So you can save yourself some money by not buying these. Now, I'm not trying to step on the hook company's toes or anything like that. If you prefer a Senko hook, go for it. I have them, obviously, it's in my hand, and I do fish with them, but when I am out of them, I will no longer fish with them. So the last way we can save money, and again, Everybody has their preference on baits, okay? I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I just want to let some people know that there are options out there. So you have Gary Yamamoto, who came out with the Senko, and they're great baits. He has 100 and something colors. If you want a color, go to Gary Yamamoto's website and you can get a color. Honestly, if you want to fish, you only need 5 or 6 colors, or 4. I actually have 6 colors in my tackle box. It's pretty much your blacks and blues, okay? Your greens, so I have green pumpkin, watermelon red fleck. This is a Gary Yamamoto. He's the only people that I can find who makes this. This is a smoke gray with a black fleck. And then you would have maybe your purples. And this is a really light green. This is by Yum. This is called Elfin Magic. It's really good for crystal clear water. So, you know, you don't need every color of the rainbow. You can only throw so many baits in a day. There's only so many different clarities of water. So you just need to kind of pick your baits for that. Some colors do better on other lakes. But again, you know, to save money, limit your colors to 5 or 6 or whatever. You don't need 30. If you want to have 30, I'm not telling you not to buy 30. You, by more means, go out and buy 30 colors. This is just a video on how to try to save some money. So by keeping your color selection down to a minimum, but it's a nice color selection, okay, you'll save some money that way. Another way to save money is Yum. So I am not affiliated with Yum at all. But if you were to take a Gary Yamamoto and a Yum and put them side by side, there really is no different. They're stick baits. They're do-nothing baits. We're not trying to get action out of these baits. If you want action, put on a speed worm, put on a 7-inch curly tail, ribbon tail. Those are your action worms. These do nothing. Anybody who says, oh, well, for wacky, this one vibrates more coming down. I don't know how true that is. I've seen tons of video, and if anybody can tell me the slightest little quiver difference is going to entice a fish to bite, fine. I haven't seen any, you know, scientific proof on that. I get plenty of bites on Yum, and I get plenty of bites on Zoom, and Bass Pro Shops. They make a lot of good bulk packages, and also, of course, Gary Yamamoto. But places like Bass Pro Shops and Yum, they sell bulk packages of 50 and 100 for like $20. All right, so you can get yourselves a ton of baits, and we go through a lot of these if you Senko fish. Versus, and I'm not bad-mouthing Gary Yamamoto, but you get 10 of them, and the price keeps going up. It's almost $8 a package now for 10. So you're looking at 80 cents a worm that you throw and a fish rips off. Versus you can do the same thing for 30 cents. So if you're on a budget, I would highly recommend Bass Pro Shops and also Yum. Check them out now. They are limited to colors. They do not have as many colors as Gary Yamamoto. If there's a color you wish, well, hey, and you got to get it just like me. I love the black fleck on the gray. Nobody else makes this. So I buy Gary Yamamoto, and I've got a ton of packages. So I probably have 6, 7 packages of that color out in my garage. That's a necessity. That's good to spend money on. But for your normal colors, your green pumpkin or your watermelon red fleck or your black and blues, hey, you know, Bass Pro Shop, Yum, they've got them all, and they're a lot cheaper. You take care, tight lines. I didn't mean to offend anybody if I'm not mentioning your brand or dissing your brand. I'm not dissing any brand. I'm just saying there are cheaper brands out there, and there are cheaper ways to do it. Hey, you take care, tight lines. Until next time, have a good day.